So this is a hack for a combination safe. If you buy one that has the door locked open and you don't have the combination. I picked these up at auctions. It's not all the time, but they usually go really cheap because, people don't believe there's a combination, and there's a cover that covers this part here on the back, but you unscrew that, and then this plate here covers up the mechanism inside. And down below here it says, warning, combination with back cover removed may cause damage. I'll take this black cover off and I'll show you what they're talking about. Okay, there's a lever here and it's depressed by the back cover. And what it does is it unlocks the cam up here. And that is actually your lock, this cam mechanism that comes up. But you don't have to worry about that until the very last step of this procedure. Now, I've already marked this, but I'm going to show you what the marks are on there. And the combinations on these are, what I like to remember is 4, 3, 2, 1. So you turn this whole mechanism, your dial, 4 revolutions counterclockwise. And when they do that, it kicks in all the gates and the discs. And what you have to watch for is the very back disc is your number 1 number. So if you'll watch that, the gate will come up and the pin drops into. You see, I've got that marked right there on the edge of that gate with a Sharpie, a fine tip Sharpie. Now, you're going to turn that until it comes over here, and there's a pin in this cam arm right there. You see where the solder's at? That's the pin that actually unlocks. It goes down in through all the gates. So if you line up that mark with the bottom edge of that pin, that'll give that gate wide enough room for that pin to drop down into. Now, from there, you turn clockwise. So you're going to turn clockwise 3 revolutions, and that's going to pick up the middle plate. And when you pick up the middle plate, it'll start revolving around in there, and you will see the gate down in there when it comes up. Now, since my numbers are what they are, they're really close together. The number 1 gate and number 2, it's number 3 gate and number 2 gate actually. But see there, and what I did is, since my 2 gates are lined up, I marked the right on the very edge of that again. Now I'm going to revolve that down. This will be the 3rd revolution. Now on the first one, you got to remember to go down there. When you get the first one lined up with a pin, remember the look on the look at your numbers on your dial and write those down. And when you do it this way, if you're not exactly on, it'll be like 1 or 2 digits off either way. So you're not going to hit this the first time, but you'll be able to look down in there and see which direction you're off. And now I'm rotating this. This will be 2 counterclockwise. and it'll start rotating the third disc, the closest disc, and right there, that should line up with the pin with the gate, and it does, and that locks down in. This is the one turn. Well, all the one turn does is it releases the cam on the top. Now, see, I had to hold that down there because it's locked in. Now I'm going to turn this again clockwise, and that will pull the cam down. When the cam is down, all that does is get out of the way for you to take and pull the deadbolt over. That controls the deadbolts on the side here. Now, when you buy these, you're going to want to buy the door open with the deadbolts locked out like that. And when they're locked out like that, you know, you don't have to worry about being locked again, because people have messed around usually and raised that bolt back up just like that. But that is pretty much the simple method of how to figure out a combination, an existing combination on one of these safes, the combination safes like this. And again, this will be, well, I'm going to use this as part of my series. I'm doing a challenge series on $50. That'll come up later on my YouTube channel. But that is the simple method for figuring out the combination. Now, it took me about 10 tries. You don't worry, you're not going to get it on the first try, but you will be able to look down through there when you get them together and see a little bit past this cam arm and see how close you are and which direction you have to stop the next time. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share it, and subscribe to my channel. This is Dexter Does Anything, and it's just another thing I do.